Hello Cancerians, thanks for joining me for the October free readings. This is the free YouTube readings. We're going to use the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, as always. And as always, we're going to pull a card for the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. Both of these are my own creation and available on my website. We're trying something new this month, which is going to be going to pull an additional card for patrons. If you support me on Patreon, you have access to all the 12 zodiac these Taroscope readings early, and you also will get this bonus card. This is going to be only for the patrons, and you don't have to pay for each video like we do with Vimeo. You know, it's going to be one fee, $8. You get the videos early, no Google ads, and you have access to the new the additional card from the other deck. This will be different decks every month. This will be the story cards by Kathy Nichols. About the shuffle, a word about the shuffling, because I was shuffling last month on camera and there was all this commotion about that. I do that kind of shuffle a lot in between videos. I usually don't do it on camera because you don't really want to sit and watch me shuffle, I don't think. So I always shuffle, just not on camera. That clears the deck to me for the next reading, shuffling that way. Then I come and do it this way, and this is the more concentrated reading, focusing the energy on one particular sign or person or whatever I might be doing. You don't have to do it that way. There's no right or wrong, but that's just how I do it, okay? So enough with the shuffling comments, please. Okay. Now, this is the Cancer reading for October 2018 for a Cancerian, Moonchild, friends. By the way, the solstice readings will still be available till the end of September if you're interested in purchasing that, and then it will be gone until the next year. Okay, Cancer, October 2018. One more thing I wanted to mention to everybody is that if you are in the UK or Germany, you can now get my t-shirts. It was only available in the US. They've expanded, and now you can get it in the UK and Germany. Many people were sad because they couldn't get it, so now you can. Now on to the reading. The very first card was the Wish card, so that is awesome. The Wish card is a beautiful card. It means wishes are coming true. So if you had a specific question, yes, usually it's like a yes or no. Is this going to happen? Am I going to get this? Or is that going to happen? The Wish card says, yes, you're going to get it. Your wish is coming true. For many of you, it looks as though it has to do with some kind of money and finances. You're going to get paid. This is getting paid, getting money, getting financial rewards, getting something. And this is money that you've been counting on. This isn't, it can be, some people read that card as a gift, but I don't. I read this card as earned money. Something that you've worked for and that you deserve, and it's your just reward. You're going to be sitting really pretty here. You've got this Empress. That is the card of abundance. So you're going to be feeling really abundant, fulfilled, having, you know, fertility, abundance. It's the harvest. And in the Northern Hemisphere, we are moving into the harvest. We will have that harvest moon at the end of September. So it's a time of harvest and reaping your rewards for you Cancerians. You see which way to go. There's been some confusion and some stress and worry around you for a while, but now it's just like this. It's like I see like the clouds are parting, and oh, you know, it's like oh, you can see the vision, you can see the future, you can see the direction that you want to go in, and it's open. It's wide open for you. It's not, you're not going to get everything all at once when the Strength card is in reverse. It's not like it's just flip a switch and everything's different. Excuse me. I need a drink of water. It's more of, but this is a card because 2 is a low number also. 2 and 3, and you got a 3 here. So this is just the beginning phases. When you have these low numbers, it's at the beginning phases of everything. It's not all the way fulfilled, but it is. You can count on it reaching fulfillment. It just may not happen quite yet, quite this month. An offer is coming. I use the pages as messengers, as I always say. All the young dudes carry the news. So the Page of Cups is bringing you a message. often, spirit child, often I will use this as a card meaning the spirit of a child who is not born yet, is still in spirit and not incarnated yet. So this, especially when it's coupled with the Empress card here, so could be somebody is pregnant. This has been coming up like crazy. Now, my daughter's pregnant. I'm going to be a grandmother. I don't know if that's influencing it, but this is not my reading, you know. And usually that never happens before, where I get, you know, my stuff spills into the reading. Maybe sometimes for my sign or my rising. By the way, this is for Cancer, Sun, Rising, and Moon. But this has been coming up like crazy, you know, so maybe there's just a lot of souls wanting to incarnate right now, you know, there's just an influx. This is also, could be just a spirit guide. And what you're giving birth to doesn't have to be a child necessarily. It could be anything, you know, something that's some kind of money-making opportunity. The Three of Pentacles can mean either you're going to go back to school, and some of you may. That might be part of the plan. That might be part of the direction that you're heading in. But also, I think somebody's looking over your work here. That's the stronger inclination that I get out of this card at this particular time. That somebody's looking over your work, and they're saying, you know, not bad, pretty good, I think I like it. I think that this guy really is wanting to pick one out. He's going to pick one out. Maybe some of you, if somebody out there might be having like puppies or kittens or something like that. And somebody's coming along and picking out the puppies or the kittens here. That could be a thing too. That's really random, but that could be a thing. But your wish is coming true. You're setting your foot upon the path of future future benefits, future enhancements is what I'm hearing. I don't really know if that makes sense, but I'm hearing that. Future enhancements. You're going to, you found the direction you need to go in. Sometimes, a lot of times that's half the battle. Just finding that direction that you need to go in. It's not about putting in the effort and the work. It's just like, tell me which way to go. And then things really start moving forward. Things really start happening. You know, the other thing about Cancer, your sign, it is the mother. You're the mother of the zodiac. That mother was really standing out to me. By the way, if you see words standing out or letters or things shifting and stuff, pay attention to that because it is relevant to you. That's the way you can get an actual message directly for you during these readings. So we're gonna do the animal totem portion, but I want to just real quickly just show you guys a few things. Oh, I was looking some stuff up here. If you go on my website, you can find all this stuff. You can find the readings. The equinox readings will be available for a little while longer. The art is the astral art, which I'm going to show you in a second. The t-shirts, which are now available in the UK and Germany. Here's a little look at the Libra one with the mandalas. I have all sorts of t-shirts, but let's go ahead. These are some of the new, I have as always the mandalas. I've been doing these forever. That's your chart art. But I also have been doing these little astroglyphs, which are sun, rising, and moon. And I've had 2 different people tell me they're going to get them as tattoos, which I think is awesome. It would be kind of the perfect personalized tattoo because it's just you. And then I have the celestial astral art, which is more involved. It has the actual, your chart in it, and the planets in your chart, and the symbols of your sun, rising, and moon are all involved in it. These are a couple of the newer ones that I've done. And this is one that I just did. I like this one a lot. But if you're interested in any of that, you can find all that information on my website. And let's go ahead and get the animal tone card for our Cancer friends for October 2018. Cancer, the lamb. What's the sheep? But I'm hearing actually the lamb lies down on Broadway. That's an old Genesis album. I mean, I don't know how many people are aware of it. It's actually a really cool album. It's a whole story. It's the story of Rael and the Imperial Aerosol King, and it's a concept album. You know, it's a 2-record set. It was, and it's a whole it's this whole story. But sheep is also. Well, let's read what I wrote initially about it. Okay, Lamb of God, take away the sins of the world. Sacrifice, vulnerability, innocence, humility, stillness, peace, quiet, pastoral life. Prophetic dreams uncover ancient knowledge. You know, when I want to put these 2 together so much, you know. And like the baby, I think of lambs as babies, you know, the baby lamb. there's the little lamb who's lost its way, or, you know, Rail Imperial Aerosol King, The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway is like too long to get into. If any of you want to get into and look up some of those lyrics, you can. It takes place in Times Square in New York. That might have some relevance for some people out there. Rail Imperial Aerosol King, and The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. I can't think of any of the lyrics. Money, money, neon, neon. It's a long song. It's a long song, and it's a long album. But if you want to look it up, I'm not about to look it up and read it all here. It's very long. If anybody wants to, and you find some key points that might be relative to the reading that you'd like to share with the rest of us, please do leave it in the comments. It's always interesting to see that. But the lamb is a peaceful, a gentle vibration, and so is the Empress, so is the Page of Cups, so is the Strength card. These are all cards of being very peaceful, very gentle, and that's you, Cancers. You guys are. That's your nature, you know. Cancer people are very soft and gentle. They're home-loving, homebodies. Some of you, there could be a little baby lamb showing up here somewhere. You know, maybe you're actually even just gonna get a lamb, you know, a real lamb. People who have lambs as pets or raise them for their wool and different things. So, I mean, it could be just like that. But the vibe that I get is just this gentle, peaceful energy. Innocence is very strong. This card is innocence. I don't know that the Empress is innocent. She's obviously not that innocent, but there's that a purity. That's the word I want to use, purity. So this wraps it up for the regular reading. If you are a Patreon patron, a supporter, or would like to be, and you can find out, stick around. We're going to have another video where I'm going to pull another short video. Well, I'm going to pull an additional card, and that's from the story cards. This month it will be different. Every month it won't be the same deck. This month will be the story cards, and again, in addition to getting the additional card, you get the readings early, and you get them with no Google ads. So if you're interested in that, please do check it out. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button there. You can find links to my website above or below the video. Thank you so much for everything you do by liking, sharing, subscribing, donating. Don't forget about the solstice readings and everything else. You're so appreciated. Remember, you're a love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of October, and I'll speak to you soon.